Hello guys, welcome back. Now, where we left off last in this Assassin's Creed 2 walkthrough, we just bought we bought a new sword and some new armor and stuff at the Villa Monteriggioni. Now let's continue on with the story. I believe we have to go in here and talk. So we have to go inside the villa and
don't worry.
our mother and sisters here.
I don't like it here. I want to go home.
I know.
Wow. Whinging, saying I want to go home. Anyway. Next place we have to go to is, I think, towards the back here. Go see our uncle. Do we? Wait, is it this way or is it? No, it's not this way. It's this way. There he is. So our uncle is in his study, standing next to a table, ready for us to talk to him.
Salute, uncle. I did as you asked.
And quickly too, ben fatto. Now, let's teach you how to fight.
No. As I said, we are leaving.
Ezio, you barely held your own against Vieri. You won't survive a week on the road. If you want to leave, so be it. But at least do so armed with the skills and knowledge necessary to defend yourself. If not for me, for your mother and sister.
Fine.
Ottimo.
Let's learn how to fight then.
You can swing a sword, to be sure, but offense alone will not carry a battle.
We're outside in the circular ring.
I will teach you how to dodge.
You said my father was more than just a banker.
No use dancing around it, I suppose. Your father was an assassin, Ezio.
I told you before. My father was a paper pusher.
No. He was born and bred to kill.
Right, so we have to dodge. We
I've
dodged
taught
3
you how to avoid
times,
your
and now we
enemy's
have to.
attacks. Now you'll learn how to turn them to your advantage.
Now we have to counter.
All this talk of assassins and Templars.
Basically pressing square just before they attack.
Like something from an old parchment covered in arcane writing, perhaps?
That's one.
How did you know?
You have your father's blade. I think you have the codex page he was holding in the hand.
Codex.
See, guide to the inner workings of the order. Its origin, purpose, and techniques. Our creed, if you will. Your father believed the codex contained a powerful secret. Something that would change the world. Perhaps it's why they came for him.
Oh, now I'm learning how to taunt. Oh god. Oh, no, learn how to disarm. There we go. Come on. Yeah, this bit's a bit boring. It's just teaching you stuff I already know, really. Like, I'm learning. So if you press square without any weapons in your hand, when you go to attack them. Wait, no, it says press triangle to taunt. It doesn't say press. Okay. So let's taunt them.
Vieni a prendermi.
There we go.
You're making fine progress, Ezio.
Next one, I think, is the
Today
disarm
I'm
one.
going to teach you how to position yourself in battle. Where you stand and how you move can make all the difference.
Repositioning, so just X and moving around.
Don't think I haven't seen you picking apart my library. I trust you believe me now?
Yes. My father was an assassin. But why the need for such secrecy?
Are you familiar with the Templars? One of several knightly orders formed during the Crusades. History teaches they were disbanded nearly 200 years ago in France. Only they weren't. Merely pushed underground, where they continued their nefarious.
Oh, right, so that teaches you how to run away
The Templars
in the middle of
seek
combat.
dominion over man, and we, the assassins, are sworn to stand against them.
Right, now we have to use all of those skills to
I don't like being made to wait.
taunt him. Come on, attack me. Hey. We're fighting our uncle now, not just a guard to train on. Come on. Hey, yeah.
Come on, there is only one.
You can't mess with Ezio, mate.
Well done, Nipote. You've really come into your own.
Thank you, Uncle, for all you have given me.
Your family. Such is my duty and my desire.
I'm glad you had me stay.
Good. You've reconsidered leaving.
We sail for Spain in 3 days.
But Nipote, I have given you these skills that you might be better prepared to strike against our enemies.
And if they find me, I will.
You want to leave Ezio? To throw away everything your father fought and died for? To deny your heritage? Fine. Come vuoi. Arrivederci e buona fortuna.
Uncle, wait! Why is he so upset?
How can he not be? Vieri's been harassing us ever since you first arrived. To be expected, I suppose, given his heritage.
Right. Now we've finished that. Go to Mario. That's the mission. Let's go back to Uncle Mario. I think it's... If I can remember the way, it's like this way, I think. So you go inside. And there should be like a doorway here, maybe? Yeah, there's like a little corridor to the right. You go down the corridor and his room is at the back on the right.
Uncle! Where is everyone?
They ride for San Gimignano to slay that snake, Vieri.
I wish to join them.
You'll find what you need at the stables.
So we have to go and kill Vieri di Pazzi now. Oh, I've been waiting for this for a long time. I like killing him. But first, I think it's telling us to go upstairs to check on my mother and sister. Alright, so let's go upstairs. I think it's this way in the villa. Oh yeah, up the stairs and to the right. Round the corner of the balcony. Go left. And we see our mum sort of kneeling next to the bed, holding
Ezio, look at her.
the
I still
feathers.
can't get her to talk. She spends all day and night in front of those feathers Petruchio used to collect. She can't let them go. I don't know what to do.
Don't worry. She'll come back to us. I know it.
Right, so this is like a little thing where if we go and collect the feathers and stuff like that, I think we can put them in here. So the feathers that Petruchio wanted. Yeah, there's like loads all over scattered across the maps and stuff, and we have to collect them and bring them here. And I think if we collect all the feathers, we get like a special cape or something. I don't know. I'm just gonna jump down. Ooh. Now let's go and kill Vieri di Pazzi. There's people training at the yard that we were training a second ago. Tuscany, San Gimignano, we'll fast travel there. I think that's where we have to go anyway. We're in a new area and we have to go find where my uncle's gone. So I'm just following the exclamation mark. There's not much to see really, just loads of grass and stuff. There's a city wall to our right. People walking around. I think I was meant to come in through the other way to this city, but oh well. This is where I think after we kill Vieri, we're going to be spending a lot of time here. Because we have like 5 or 6. No, I think 5? Or I'm not sure. How many? We have a few assassin targets that are hiding in this city after we kill Vieri. And we have to go and one by one just kill them. Right, we've made it to the mission start. We're going to go help my uncle kill Fieri de Pazzi.
What are you doing here?
Taking responsibility. Vieri troubles you because of me.
Vieri troubles us because he's a Templar, and we are assassins.
Either way, I wish to help.
Va bene. Then listen close. First, we must find a way inside the city, though it seems Vieri expects us. He has sealed the gates and sent his men to guard them. Fortunately for us, the city is larger than its host. The southern gate suffers for it, so this is where we'll strike. Pronti?
Yes, we shall, Uncle. Let's do it. So let's follow Mario. He's running towards the city walls. We've got a few men behind us.
Here's how it is going to work. My men and I will distract the guards. Once we have engaged them, get yourself over the wall and find a way to open the gates. Take these throwing knives. Use them to dispatch the archers.
I'm ready when you are.
Then let us begin.
Let us begin indeed.
Al attacco!
Al attacco. Right, they've attacked, so we need to... There's like a wheelbarrow thing or whatever that is on top, so I'm using that to climb up on the city wall. Let's select my knives. Got 10 throwing knives. There's an archer over there. So I'm going to get him with a throwing knife. He's dead. There's another archer there, down with the throwing knife. Now I'm right on top of the castle walls, so I'm going to just jump down and open the gate. And now I'm opening the gate and they're running through. Now let's join the battle. Hi-ya! We're just fighting and killing all these people. Helping our uncle. And now we're following. Come on, Mario.
Well done, Ezio.
We're storming into the city.
This way, men!
This way, men, indeed.
I want you to distract those guards and keep them from raising the alarm. Hopefully it will buy me enough time to find and silence Vieri.
Va bene.
Wait, Nipote. Take a few of my men with you, just to be safe. Come join me once they're dealt with.
What's Vieri up to now?
No one knows, but something has him on edge. How else to explain all the patrols?
I'll signal again when you should follow.
Instead, he's turned us into nursemaids. And what?
Okay, so we're going to climb up on top of this building, which is just to the left of the guards, so that we're looking down on them. And then I'm going to call those soldiers to attack while I rain hell with throwing knives.
Poor bastard. I heard Vieri took his eyes.
I'd like to keep mine. So let's end this conversation.
Throwing knife. Throwing knife. Throwing knife. Throwing knife. Right, jumping in the battle. Hi-ya! Death to you, mate. And death to you too.
I see him! There! He's on me!
Hey! Right, now let's go see if we can find our uncle. He's looking for Fieri in the city, so we're going up these steps that the guards were guarding. And we're going to continue through the city. The city's sort of like a tiered level. I think it's built on like a hill. So the outside of the city is like the lower parts. And the more inside the city you get, or the more to one side you get, I guess. I don't know if it's inside or outside. There's two guards here. You know, I might as well. Hiya! Hiya!
There he is!
Let's kill these guards quickly. Yeah, the more to one side of the city you get, the higher you get, I think it is, or something like that, because it's built on like a hill. You know what? I'm gonna dagger you, mate. Come on. Right, there we go. Now going up these steps as well, right? And there's one of our soldiers is wounded, I think, leaning up against a well in the center of this square. We're going to talk to them.
Ezio, your uncle's under attack and needs help. Go to him.
Right, my uncle's under attack, so I'm guessing that it's this way. Yep. Here we are. Come on, kill him. God, I'm just whacking him and he's just blocking. Oh, there we go, now he's dead.
My brothers and I will do the research. I want you to go on ahead, root up that snake. See that justice is done.
Okay, I have to go and root out Fieri. So let's run away. We're going to let Mario deal with them, and we're going to go and find Fieri di Pazzi. And I remember where he's hiding. He's hiding on one of the battlements on the castle walls. Oh. Just got a quick chest. That was good. That was handy. Right. Oh, I think we have to watch a cutscene before we actually kill him, actually, so...
Can't go that way, boss.
I don't need you to come with me anymore, mate. I don't know what you're doing. Can't go that way, boss. Aha, I see it. I have to go over there. There's like one of those silvery circle things you have to stand in to activate a cutscene. There we go. Bloody hell, just keep treading on the dog toy that's like underneath my desk. That's hilarious.
It's settled.
Anyway.
Fieri, you will remain here to coordinate the mercenary. Francesco will organize our forces in the city and send word when it's time to strike. Jacopo, your job is to calm the citizens once the deed is done.
What of that ubriacone Mario? He continues to harass my forces, and I fear he'll discover what we intend.
He's always been trouble. Just like that bastardo brother of his.
Then let me reunite them, father.
There will be plenty of time to clean up the refuge when we're finished. Now, is there anything else? Muy bien. May the Father of Understanding guide you.
May the Father of Understanding guide you.
Comandante! Comandante!
What?
Mario Auditore has invaded the city. He comes for you.
Then let's not keep him waiting.
So that was a meeting between someone called the Spaniard, Fieri di Pazzi, Francesco di Pazzi, his father, and Jacopo di Pazzi, I think, his uncle. And anyway, we have to assassinate Fieri di Pazzi. I'm going to climb up onto these battlements.
Ora! Charge! Ah, there you are.
That's one guy dead. That's two of his guards dead. Just me and you, Fieri. Let's go. How am I going to kill you? With Hidden Blade? Yeah, I think Hidden Blade. There we go. Stabbed him in the neck. And cut to the white screen where I'm holding his body.
What are you and your allies planning? Is this what my father discovered? Is this why he was killed?
I'm sorry. Were you hoping for a confession?
Pezzo di merda! Vorrei solo che avessi sofferto di più! Hai avuto la fine che meritavi! Spero che
Enough, Ezio! Show some respect.
He was like strangling his dead body.
For all that's happened, do you think he would have shown either of us such kindness?
You are not Fieri. Do not become him. Che la morte ti dia le pace che cercavi. Requiesca in pace.
Mario like closes his eyes and says a
Read
prayer
it
over him.
at the time.
Hands
Our
Ezio a
work
letter.
here is finished. Let us return to the villa.
And yeah, we killed Fieri di Pazzi. And there's people here already partying. Look at them.
And here he is, our campione Ezio.
Oh, hey, Ezio! I see you've wasted no time starting the celebration.
And why not? You've done us a great service, Nipote. With Vieri dead, La Toscana will grow quiet once more. Do you know what that means?
Basta lavorare.
Si passa tutto il giorno a bere.
E a puttane. What? It's true.
Come, Ezio, walk with me.
Yes, uncle.
Yes, uncle, let's go. I like Mario.
The Pazzi answer to another. Spaniard.
He is Rodrigo Borgia, one of the most powerful men in all of Europe, and leader of the Templar Order.
Which makes him responsible for the murder of my father and brothers.
Yes, and he will kill you too, given the chance.
Then I must stand against him if I wish to be free. But not until every other Templar has fallen to my blade. Father's list will guide me.
Where will you go next?
Firenze. Francesco de Pazzi will share the fate of his son.
A sensible next step. No doubt he intends evil for the city. All right, that's enough grim talk for one night. I'll be in my study if you need me.
I shall read the letter my uncle gave me.
Messer Francesco, I have done as requested and spoken with your son. I agree with your assessment, though only in part. Yes, Vieri is brash and prone to act without forethought. And he has a habit of treating the mercenari like playthings. I have received reports of at least 3 men being disfigured as a result. But I do not think him, as you put it, beyond repair. Rather, I believe the solution to be a simple matter. He seeks your approval, your attention. These outbursts of his are a result of insecurities born out of a sense of inadequacy. He speaks of you often and fondly, and expresses a desire to be closer to you. So, if he is loud and foul and angry, I believe it is simply because he wants to be noticed. He wants to be loved. Act as you see fit on the information I've given you here. But I must ask that we end this correspondence. Were he to discover the nature of our conversations, I fear what might become of me. Yours in confidence, Fra Giocondo.
Interesting. I'd never actually read that letter when I played that game before. Maybe the voiceover wasn't there, like because I just clicked it and it started reading the letter. That was cool. Right, here he is. Hello, Mario.
Look familiar?
On their codex pages.
Yes. Your father managed to find and translate a few before he...
Here.
This is not your father's work.
Ezio
Someone
hands
else
in
has translated.
Leonardo's
Leonardo da
codex.
Vinci, a friend.
Do you see the way the words cross from one page to the next?
There is something underneath it all. Some kind of map. Where is it supposed to lead?
Your father and I managed to make out bits of a prophecy scrawled across these pages. It was written by an assassin like us, who long ago held a piece of Eden. His name was Altair. He spoke of something powerful and ancient hidden beneath the land.
What is it?
What indeed? Solving that little mystery is exactly why we collected these pages.
Then let me help. It's time I take on my father's work. All of it. Start with the page I took from Vieri. Leonardo will decode it for us.
Bene. Return here when time permits, and we'll add it to the wall.
Okay, we have to go to the villa's viewpoint. Oh, I see. I remember what you have to do now. So you have to go to the viewpoint, and that reveals the location of a few other codex pages. Then you have to collect them. Yeah, it's just a load of errandy stuff before we get to Firenze. But when we go back to Firenze, that little sequence is actually a lot of fun. Because we get to meet La Volpe, and we, like... There's a race that we have to do that took me ages to do, but it was really fun. And then there's like a secret tomb that we have to go and explore. But for now, let's activate this viewpoint. So we've just climbed to the top of the villa and gone to one of the corners and pressing triangle. Doing another panorama of all of the villa. Now collect all the codex pages. This bit is a bit boring. We just have to go to the four corners of the map and collect some codex pages, so I'll probably just skip ahead to when I'm finished. Right, so the codex pages look like this. They're like chests. They sound like the same as treasure chests, but they look slightly bigger, and they're there's like 30 or so of them you have to collect, and you have to collect all of them to get to the end of the story, because right at the end involves putting them all on that board in Mario's office, and it forms like a map that leads you to the end of the mission. So that's basically all you need to know right now about the codex pages. Oh yeah, and you go and give them to Leonardo da Vinci, and he sometimes reveals new assassin techniques or weapons, or just adds a bit of health to your health bar, which is also, you know, very useful. So yeah, I'll see you guys when I've collected all of them. And here is the last codex page. So there's 4 of them I had to pick up around the villa and take them all back to Mario, I think. Yep, that's the end of the mission. The next mission is to go and speak to Claudia. And Claudia is is in the room that I went into earlier, the one right next to Mario's room. So we're going to come in here, and she's sitting at a desk. Let's go talk to her.
Salute, Claudia.
Our uncle is un mostro. This is outrageous.
What's happened?
He's making me work. If Father was here, I'd never be stuck behind a desk like this.
And what are the terms of this supposed enslavement?
Since someone decided we're going to stay here, Zio Mario suggested we try and find the money to repair the villa. Problem is, there isn't any.
I bet I can bring in some money.
Oh, great. More work for me. Well, benissimo. If you start paying for improvements to the town, I'll keep track of them in this book. And since I have nothing better to do, I'll also make note of any objects you bring in from the outside. If you actually get this place up and running, travelers might visit and spend money. Although I doubt anyone will want to come this far out of the city. But if they do, I'll keep the money we make in this chest. You're going to have to show up to take it to the bank yourself. Because when it gets full, I'm just going to take the extra cash for myself. Capito?
Deal.
Right, so this is the... We can collect money and stuff like that. For some reason it's not letting me collect. But I don't think there's any money in there to collect for now. But anyway, We the more we upgrade our villa, the more money people spend in there, and every now and then you can come and collect it from this chest. And yeah, it's quite a good, reasonable income thing, to be honest. Once you upgrade it. Now, in the same room that Claudia is in, there's also a table, and on that table is an exact small replica of the villa, and even the hill the villa's on and everything. And standing next to it is another guy, so let's go talk to him.
Buongiorno. Is there something wrong?
Ser Mario hired me to deal with this mess, but I'm an arquitecto, not a miracle worker. Without money, I can't fix any of these buildings.
And if someone brought you money?
Then we'd be in business. You must be Ser Ezio, am I right?
Uncle, I like this arquitecto.
He gets very observant when he can smell mud.
If you want to fix up this town, I'm going to need it. I have a price list here for new shops and renovations. Just bring me gold, make a choice, and I'll begin at once. If I build you a shop, you, as the landlord, can purchase goods there at lower rates. If you invest more money in the shop, you get an even greater discount. As for renovations, well, you'll be bringing the town and villa back to life. As Ser Mario tells me, that was very important to your great-great-grandfather. Plus, when you buy shops and renovations, you'll be increasing the number of people who visit, causing your income to increase. So, let's take a look, shall we?
Let's. So that zooms into the map, and this is where we can choose to like upgrade stuff. So, art merchant, bank, blacksmith, doctor, tailor, brothel. Oh, let's upgrade the brothel right away. Like, why not? Mines, church, military barracks, thieves guild, well, and yeah, that's everything. So we've upgraded the brothel, and let's upgrade. Oh no, do I have enough? No, I don't have enough. Oh, I upgraded something. I upgraded the doctor's surgery. Oh, and I upgraded the tailor. That's good, so we can get clothes and stuff. But I think that's enough for now. Let's we'll get some more money and we'll come back. All of them are going to get upgraded at some point. But for now, the most important one, the brothel and the doctors, obviously. Right, now let's go see our uncle. See what he has to say. He is standing by the bookcase.
Ezio, my boy. I think it's time I showed you something.
The bookcase opens up like a secret doorway. And Mario walks in and we follow him. This is cool. So behind the bookcase is a staircase that goes all the way down to the bottom. And at the bottom is a big, like, sort of open area with, I think, around 12 statues in it, facing in like a crescent shaped. And in the middle, in the red center, 6 statues one side, 6 another side. And in the center is a nice, good bit of armor behind a cage. And we have to go to 6 tombs, put the keys back in there, and it'll unlock Altair's armor for us. But Mario will explain all this anyway.
This is the sanctuary. It was built by my great-grandfather to honor the memory of the Assassin Order and protect its secrets. Look around. These are the assassins who guarded the freedom of humanity when it was most threatened. And this is the armor of Altair. Little is known about Altair's life, but his armor is light and very strong. I'd give it to you, but I don't know how to retrieve it. My great-grandfather told me it would remain locked away until all its protectors were made whole. I heard rumors of crypts located throughout Italia, hidden tombs filled with treasure, where these 6 were moved centuries ago. Maybe they have something to do with it. In my younger days, I sought the 6 myself, with no success. Perhaps you will have better luck.
Oh, I will.
In order to achieve perfect synchronization with Ezio, you have to get that armor.
Well, yeah, I will get the armor. Don't worry, I like the armor. But anyway, so there's like these statues and all that stuff that we have to come. So after we've raided the 6 tombs and got the 6 seals, we'll come back here, put them into the statues, unlock the armor, and yeah, best armor in the game. Right, so that's the end, I think, of this episode, guys. It was more of a housekeeping sort of episode. Well, we killed Fieri, so that was good. But next episode is going to be a good one. We're going to go back to Florence. We're going to meet La Volpe. We're going to go to Leonardo da Vinci. We're going to learn some more assassin moves. We're going to kill Francesco de Pazzi. And, if we have time, we're going to take out a couple crypts. So thank you so much for watching, guys. See you again. Bye.